One more thing I want to show you to amp this up even better. Remember I said that lists can contain anything? Lists can contain objects even better. Because when a list contains objects, I can do all kinds of things with that list. So let's say I have the car class here with the wheels and the make as initialization arguments, right? So when I declare that, or when I create an instance of that, I am giving it wheels and I'm giving it the make. So I create an empty list called li cars, and then I append, what am I appending? An instance of the car class. So instead of assigning this to a variable, I'm just appending an instance of it into that list. So when I append it, I have to give it the wheels and the make. Wheels and the make. But then I have a list of objects. Watch what you can do with this. Okay, so let's do this. So I'm going to go li fruit. I'll just create an empty one. And then instead of creating these as individual variables, I'm going to say li fruit dot append, just like that. And now I don't need those. But watch what I can do here. I can print them all. For OB fruit in li fruit, for each object in that list, I'm going to print that object. So now I can do this as much as I want now. I could have a list of fruit that was massive. Okay. I can have a massive list of fruit, and I can cycle through it and print all those objects very quickly and easily now. So this is a powerful program. If I want to find out the name of the fruit that's in the second index in that list, then I can access that just like that. Okay? So the fruit that's at index 2, and then the name, it's just going to print grapes for me. So that's how I would access that. I can also, if I want to change things, li fruit, index 2, str name equals red grapes. Okay, so now I've changed it, and there it is changed in the object list. So I can refer to things in that list of fruit individually if I want to. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff you can do. Can you imagine how easy it would be now to create that fruit stand app? Really easy, especially if I have some of these things. Now, creating a new fruit, let's think about this. Creating a new fruit, cell fruit is a method. And it's a method because what it does is it interacts with the internal quantity property of that fruit. If I add a new fruit, that is not a method. That is a function that belongs in my main program. And the reason for that is because I'm creating the object using that, right? That's what I'm using to create a new fruit instance. And so I can't have a method that creates an instance of that object. So when you think about what belongs in the object. A method, this is the easiest way to remember it. A method should be something that does something to one of these properties or does something using one of those properties. And if it doesn't do either of those, or if it's used to create a class or destroy a class, it should not be in a method in that class. Now, we are going to get to the point where we're creating classes that contain other classes. We're not there yet. So that's the sort of next power up that we're going to gather in this class, is the ability to do that. But for now, what I want you to do is somewhat similar to this. And